Thank you for taking the time to watch our virtual athletic awards. When the pandemic closed the school, the CFAS Athletic Committee decided that we would proceed with celebrating our student athletes, just in a different way. The value of athletics in schools is significant and has a profound impact on the student athletes, the school as a whole, and the entire school community. While playing sports, our students are creating memories that will be remembered for years to come. For the majority, high school will be the last time that they will participate in organized athletics as a player. However, we hope that some of the athletes celebrated here will become coaches in the future. Before the awards portion begins, on behalf of the staff at CFAS, I have a few people to thank for making our athletics program the success that it is. Mr. Peter Wilson. Without Mr. Wilson, athletics would be a disorganized mess without him keeping everything straight. Marie Savoy Wainwright. She does it all. She coaches, completes travel logs, collects uniforms and sports fees, and makes sure our referees get paid. Student Sam Lawless. The time that you've taken to create this presentation of our coaches and athletes is very appreciated. You've created a memory that will be viewed by thousands on our YouTube channel, CFAS Crusaders. Your work is impressive. Also thanks to his mom, Mrs. Angela Lawless. She assisted with the collection of videos and photos. Our coaches. The time that you give up with your families is very much appreciated. I especially am very proud of our coaches that are former CFAS players. It's so nice to see you give back to a program that gave you a start. Parents, thank you for being supportive of our coaches and the school by getting your children to try out and play, and thank you for driving them here, there, and everywhere. Thanks to our SRC for providing financial assistance when our athletic fees fall short. We try to keep fees to a minimum, but it gets harder every year to balance the books. Thank you to businesses and individual sponsors of our athletic program. A huge thank you to Robert and Heather Manuel for their yearly support. Our first annual fundraising breakfast was a tremendous success, mainly due to the support of Robert and Heather. Your generosity and support of our athletics program is so appreciated. Players, this awards presentation is for you. Please keep playing and please keep representing us well. Most important for me, always show good sportsmanship. You might not be the best player on the team, but instead show that you are playing the game for the love of the game. Athletes, if you are one of our winners this year, you can expect to receive your trophy or plaque on Report Card Day, June 19th. I hope that you enjoy the presentation.
Just a brief summary of this year's golf team. The team traveled over to the Restigouche Golf and Country Club, which is located between Bathurst and Campbellton over north. Due to the fact that the team was unable to have a practice round, really set the team back and made it virtually impossible to qualify for this year's provincials, which were held in Heartland. The team was led by Cody Gilbert, Jared Thibault, Brody Lamb, and Anthony Pascon. As I said, the team did very well considering the fact that they were unfamiliar with the golf course, and if you know anything about golf, you actually have to play courses to know the little subtle differences there are, whether it be on the greens or whether it be trouble areas that you kind of have to avoid. So despite the fact of not seeing the course, they posted pretty decent scores. Unfortunately, it wasn't good enough to qualify for the provincial, which was the team's overall goal and would have been great. But still, just nonetheless, I was extremely proud of the boys. They conducted themselves very well, represented the school very well, and definitely want to do a quick shout out to Cody as he graduates and moves to that next phase of life where I'm sure he'll do very well. So it's been tremendous honor having you as a player for these past 4 or 5 years, Cody, and all the best to you. The team will be looking to add a player or two in the years ahead. CFAS golf team have handed out 2 awards for the 2019-2020 season. Our first award is the MIP, which represents the most improved person on the team. This goes to an individual that is very coachable, will look for advice at any time, is almost like a sponge, trying to see what he needs to apply to his game to help himself improve in a score. And he did just that. In the regional tournament this year, compared to last year, he made the single biggest improvement, I would say, probably in the last 10, 12 years. And so congratulations, Anthony Pascon is the winner of the MIP award. The second award, which is our MVP, representative of the most valuable player award, goes to an individual that has been consistently our best player, I would say, for the past 4 years, has shot the lowest score, gets the tee off with the top players from all the other schools. And I really believe that given the opportunity to play every day in the summertime, if the Chipman area or Minto area had a golf course that he could play at, would be one of the top players in the province without doubt. I have no question about that. He's very skilled in several other sports, and he graduates this year. He's a graduating senior, and we want to wish him, the team wishes him very well. And the winner of the 2019-2020 MVP award goes to Cody Gilbert. Congratulations, Cody.
Hello everyone, Mr. Ferdinand here. As you all know, I was the coach for the girls senior soccer team. I was very impressed with our season this year. We had a very successful season. We ended up winning 4 games. Against Sussex Christian, we won 2, and 2 against Moncton Christian School. So I was very impressed. We were very close. Again, Minto, we were close with Minto, losing 2 very close games, 2-0 in each game. I feel very optimistic about our upcoming year, next year, and hopefully we'll be able to have a season. We were in a tournament. We hosted our first tournament in October, September and October, and we did it again quite well. So I just wanted to thank all of the players for all your commitment and dedication to our team. I'd like to make special mention to our graduating players, Darcy Leckie and Melissa Malloy. You're both going to be very missed next year. To the players coming back, I look forward to a wonderful year upcoming. Thank you very much, and hope to see you in September. Hi everyone, and welcome. I'm the senior girls soccer coach this year, and I am here to present the 2 awards that we have for our team. The first award I am going to give is the Coaches Award. The Coaches Award encompasses a person that, somebody that you can really depend on, somebody either on the field, off the field, what have you. And I really think this person encompassed everything. There was times that I had staff meetings that I needed a few people to run the practice for me until I got there. This person was one of the people that always stepped up to help. As well, she was probably the top offensive player for our team this year as well, and could always be there to help the younger players. She was a great mentor to our younger players. So I'd like to give this year's Coaches Award to Madison Malloy. Congratulations. My second award is the 3D Award. The 3D Award is dedication, determination, and desire for the sport. This person every time came dedicated. She held down a job as well. She was dedicated, always had a positive attitude. She had a desire to win, a desire to do better all the time. I really think this person is very deserving of this award. So this year, my 3D award goes to Brittany Copeland. Thank you very much. As a tradition, in over 30 years of coaching soccer, I always give, during the year I have a player of the game, and I always have a jersey that is given to the player of the game, and they have to put this on. And anybody that's played for me the last 2 years knows that this is a pretty prized possession if you are chosen for player of the game. At the end of every year during the athletic banquet, I present this shirt of the player of the game to one player that I want to give to, and the player that I am giving this to this year to keep is one of our graduating players who was one of our captains and was always a great leader for our team, and I believe that this is a well-deserving player, and as she graduates, we're going to really miss her, and we're going to miss her grit and her great attitude. So I'd like to give this player of the game jersey to Darcy Leckie. Congratulations, Darcy.
coaching the middle school girls JV basketball team this year for the 3rd year in a row with the expertise of Tabitha and Paula. Our focus is always based on teamwork, confidence, respect, and of course the basic basketball skills. This year we had a fairly short season with only 8 seasonal games. And winning our first playoff game allowed us to finish our season with an amazing hard-fought game against Gagetown. Our co-captains, Ireland, Gabrielle, and Dakota, did a fantastic job running warm-ups and keeping the team informed and on task during practices and games. I could not be more proud of all the girls' skills development throughout this season. By the end of our 5th game, every single player had scored at least 1 basket. Our top scorer for the season was Ireland with a total of 70 baskets. Way to go, girls. I'm so proud. This year, I asked the girls to vote for who they believe deserve the title of MVP and Rookie of the Year. This year's Rookie of the Year was described by her teammates as a good sport, tough, determined, and had fun on the court. As the coach, I totally agree with the players. She was a delight to coach with her cheerful demeanor. Once she had a better understanding of the game, her skills improved so quickly. Congratulations, Sophia. This year's MVP was described by her teammates as such a great player, great at guarding, great at scoring, and leading the team. Once again, I agree with the player's decision. She has great speed, works hard, and pushes not only herself, but her whole team. She was also a remarkable co-captain and our top scorer of the season. Congratulations, Ireland.
Hello. Greetings to the faculty, parents, students, friends, and the 2020 middle school basketball team. I first want to thank Peter Wilson for giving me the opportunity to coach a sport I so love. Thank you for the support that you gave me, the resources, the scheduling, and behind the scenes work to make this position so easy as possible. Thanks to the parents for your support in transporting your kids to the games, the practices, for all your encouraging words and cheering from the sidelines. It means so much, and it also makes our job very easy as a coach. To the team, thank you. Thank you for being part of the team. Thank you for believing in yourself and your teammates. Thank you for your determination to learn and to grow, both on and off the court. Thank you for working hard and giving your all, both in practices and in the games. Thank you for believing me as your coach, even though at times you were not sure why I was asking you to run another lap or to change a technique. You guys all got better every game, and I'm so proud of you. I hope you all continue to participate in this sport that I've learned to both love and to so enjoy. The first award I would like to present is the Most Improved Award. This young man came to practice every week, determined to learn, to get better, and to be the best he could be. Even though being one of the younger and smaller teammates, he made up for it with his determination and his hard work. I'm happy to present this award to Chris Good. The second award I would like to present is the Most Valuable Player Award. This player was his first year playing basketball on a team, but you would have never known it. He has a natural ability and picked up the skills needed very quickly. The players on the team respected him, depended on him, looked up to him, and followed him as he led. I do have to say I am a little disappointed that he waited to 8th grade to join, but I hope he continues to take his skills to the high school level. I would like to present this award to Josh Bauer. Congratulations to you both. Also, congratulations to another great season, and thank you for all your hard work and a great year.
This is Mr. Gibson, and I'll be presenting for the senior girls basketball. First off, I'd like to thank Dee Chambers for welcoming me into the program this year and for all the time and effort she's put into this team over the last 4 years. Additionally, I'd like to thank the parents for their time and support as they travel around the conference cheering us on. And finally, I'd like to thank the players for all of their hard work, their good attitudes, and dedication. Now, we had a strong start to the season with several very tight games at Cambridge Narrows at the tip-off tournament. As the season went on, the girls continued to improve and battle every single game. As the season was winding down, we finally picked up a huge win against Cambridge Narrows, one of our big rivals. And as we look to the future, we'll have 10 returning players next year, so we're really looking forward for the opportunity to continue to build upon the things we've accomplished this year. As we look forward again, our two grads, Melissa Malloy and Hannah Stroh, I'd like to congratulate you and let you know that we definitely will be missing you next year. So we do have a couple certificates and a couple awards that we'll be handing out for the senior girls basketball. First off, we have our Rookie of the Year. This individual, she showed that she was ready to make an impact from the first day of the season. She consistently showed improvement throughout the season, and by the end of the year, she was a player that we really looked on to make an impact at both ends of the floor. This year's Rookie of the Year award recipient is Riley Cochran. Our next award is our Heart and Hustle Award. This individual brought outstanding energy. She showed a passion that was unmatched, and she was willing to do anything that would help our team. This year's Heart and Hustle Award winner is Melissa Malloy. Our next award is going to be for our top offensive player. This individual, she really was our offensive leader. She showed the ability to score in a variety of ways. And really, when we needed a basket, it was her that we looked to in crunch time. This year's top offensive player is Madison Malloy. And our final award will be for our top defensive player. This individual brought intensity and intelligence to the defensive end. They consistently made great defensive rotations, and really by the end of the year had turned into one of our key leaders on the floor. This year's top defensive player is Brittany Copeland.
Hi everyone, I'm here to speak about the senior boys basketball team and their season. And we had an absolutely incredible season. 3 years ago, we said 2020 was going to be our year. And this season, we started off with a goal of making regionals. Having finished with a 10-4 record, we advanced to regional play in Petitcodiac. And having played a phenomenal game against Dalhousie and a buzzer-beater three-pointer, we went into overtime and were victorious and advanced to the sectionals. I play these videos a lot, and I look at these pictures a lot. They are memories I will cherish forever. We made CFAS history this year, and you should be very proud, because I know I am. Although we lost at sectionals to the #1 team in the province, I could not be more prouder of how the team played. I would like to thank our family, friends, CFAS staff, community members, everyone who cheered us on at our games, and especially those who traveled to Petitcodiac and Harvey. You will never know how much your support meant to us. I would also like to thank my assistant coaches, Brian and Mr. Gibson. You guys brought a wealth of knowledge to the team and played a huge part in our success. To our grads, Austin, Matt, DJ, Logan, Dylan, and Ernest, you guys will be greatly missed. You guys have each brought so much to our team. I am so glad that I had the opportunity to give you guys your signature basketballs at our last home game. I've said it before that each of you have a very bright future, and we can't wait to see it unfold. To our returnees, Travis, Joel, Anthony, Sam, Caleb, and Josh, looking forward to watching you guys play next year, hopefully with a few less injuries. It has been an honor to be your coach this year as well. Thanks everyone, stay safe, and I hope to see you soon. Hi everyone, I'd like to announce our first award for the senior boys basketball team. Our first award goes to the most improved player. This player has had a phenomenal year. Since grade 9, he has worked very hard to improve his physical fitness and basketball skills. He was a very coachable player. This year he improved so much on his shooting and his rebounding, it made him one of the top rebounders for the season. It is my pleasure to present the most improved player of the award for senior boys basketball to Dylan Sullivan. Congratulations, Dylan. The next award for senior boys basketball may not be any surprise to anyone. This player was consistently high scorer in all our games. He averaged 30 to 40 points per game, and we even seen him reach a 60-point high per game. He was named to the Northeast All-Star team and was named Player of the Year for the Northeast Conference. He has been selected to play for the UNB men's basketball team next year, and we can't wait to come watch you and your team play. It is my pleasure to present the Most Valuable Player Award for Senior Boys Basketball to Ernest Volk. Congratulations, Ernest.
Had to do a video for the sports banquet, and we chose, what did we choose? Most valuable player and most sportsmanlike. So for most valuable player, we chose Ashley Manuel, and for most sportsmanlike, we chose Jenna Michaud. Congratulations. Thanks. Have a good summer.
Hi, I'm Mr. Gibson. I am the coach of the senior girls volleyball team here at CFAS. Although our season was cut short, really do want to kind of thank the girls for their hard work and dedication that they showed early on. And really, the short time that we had together, they showed that we were starting to turn into a true team. So I'd like to thank you for that. Now we're just going to recognize the girls that were on the team. Our 2 grade 9 players were Riley Cochran and Summer Bezo. We had a strong group of grade 11s on the team. We had Madison Malloy, Brittany Copeland, Sarah Clark, Jaden Richardson, Shania Wheeler, and Aaliyah Levine. And we had 1 grade 12 player, our graduating player. We had Darcy Leckie. Certainly going to miss you going into next season, but we do wish you the best of luck as you're going forward into college. As we look forward into the future and next year, we could have as many as 8 returning players, which will give us the opportunity to form a really strong core for our team next year, and really looking forward for the opportunity to move forward with such a great group of girls. Thank you.
Hi everyone, it's Mrs. McNeil, and I had the opportunity to begin the high school badminton season with some excellent players that I would like to acknowledge. First, we had 2 middle school players join us in practice, Gabrielle Richards and Lily Stewart. We so enjoyed having you, and we hope that you'll both join us again next year. In grade 9, we had Olivia Urquhart. In grade 10, we had Caleb Knox, Jaden Sullivan, Wyatt Elliott, and Anthony Pascon. And our one and only grade 12 student, Melissa Malloy. I would like to say on behalf of myself and Lacey and Marty Blythe, as coaches, we were impressed and proud of the hard work and practice that you put into skill development and your overall growth as badminton players in the short time that we had to work together this season. Melissa, we will miss your fighting spirit, and we wish you all the best next year. As for the rest of you, we hope that each and every one of you comes back next year to work hard and go all the way to provincials. Take care, everyone.
Female Most Promising Athlete of the Year for 2019-2020 was a particular athlete that demonstrated an advanced skill set for her age. It wouldn't be anything for this individual to step onto a basketball court and compete with girls that are 2 or 3 years older than her, which is kind of unusual. The second thing that I would note about her is that she was extremely coachable in any type of setting. If you gave her a couple of key things to work on, she would adapt to that quite quickly and make it part of her skill set. And I think probably the most impressive thing that I could say is that not only was she a great athlete this year, but she also is a great student academically and in the classroom. She doesn't cut corners. She's very dedicated and disciplined, which speaks well of her. So I'd like to congratulate this year winner of Female Most Promising Athlete of the Year here at Chipman goes to Ireland Mitchell. Congratulations, Ireland. The Male Most Promising Athlete of the Year at the middle school is an individual that I had an opportunity to observe this year in the gym. He spent a great deal of time in trying to improve his level in all areas, whether it's ball dribbling, whether it's shooting, working on his moves. It was nothing to see him playing 3-on-3 on a regular basis and almost be the first person into the gym and the last one to leave, which is oftentimes a hallmark of the athletes that kind of excel above their peers. Couple that with the fact that, again, very good student academically as well, showed tremendous academic skills, which makes him the true student athlete. So this year's 2019-2020 Male Most Promising Athlete of the Year goes to Josh Baum. Congratulations, Josh. High School Female Athlete of the Year for 2019 2020, we decided to do something a little bit different due to COVID-19. I've asked her coaches that had this individual in the different sports maybe to come in and say a few words on her behalf before we announce the winner. So Mr. Ferdinand will be the first coach to speak about her.
This recipient was, she inhibited many skills that makes her basically a very good candidate for this award. First of all, first thing I think of is commitment. This girl showed an amazing commitment to the team. She was not a greedy player. She always looked out for her teammates on and off the field. Discipline would be another word that would describe this person. She not only held down a job of 20 plus hours a week, but she was also able to do her schoolwork at a very high level, and then able to be quite disciplined on the field. And lastly, is probably one of the most important, was her positive attitude. She had a positive attitude on and off the field, and was very infectious to her teammates. So this individual is very well deserving of this award.
This athlete is an individual who showed a tremendous amount of grit and heart as they continued to play throughout the season. One of the areas that they made a huge impact on our team was in transition, whether it be offensively or defensively. Her athleticism, her mobility to get up and down the court really made an impact on our team. The thing I'm probably the most proud of this year is the leadership skills that she showed. Whether it be on the court or off the court, the understanding of the game, working with teammates, working with coaches, she really showed her true potential as a leader this year, and that's probably the thing I'm most proud of.
A couple things that I'd just like to add to this individual, in regards to this individual, would be just watching her on the basketball court and the foot speed that she demonstrated as far as moving laterally really stuck out to me. She was far above her teammates as far as understanding that aspect of the game. And the other thing I would mention is each year since she entered back in grade 6, she's always been in the running as Athlete of the Year. So for this year, 2019-2020, we're very pleased to name Brittany Copeland as CFAS's Athlete of the Year. Okay, it's time to recognize the Male Athlete of the Year here at Chipman for 2019-2020. Things are a little bit different due to COVID-19, so I've asked a coach to actually give us some of her thoughts regarding this particular recipient.
So just a couple of things on this recipient. This athlete is continuously in the gym or outside at the basketball net practicing his skills. He's constantly improving his physical fitness as well, so all the time in the gym, constantly trying to improve. His leadership on and off the court is top notch, and his work ethic had a direct impact on his teammates. He worked with his teammates to help improve their skills individually and as a team as a whole. So also the highlight, I would say, that came was when we were behind in a championship game by 3 points. And this athlete set himself up to take a beautiful 3-point shot that tied the game, sent us into overtime, and put us into the win for a very memorable season. So back to you, Mr. Wilson.
A couple things I'd like to add, Marie, that's great. It's one thing to have a skilled athlete, because there's a lot of skilled athletes around, but anytime you have one that can step up in the crucial part of a game, make the big shot when all the pressure's on, you truly know that you have a unique athlete, and that was the case here at CFAS this year. Tremendous, historic year, and so the winner of Athlete of the Year, Male Athlete of the Year for 2019-2020 goes to the Big E, Ernest Volvin.
Congratulations, Ernest.
All right.
Good sportsmanship is the most important aspect of any game. Sometimes games will get intense, heated, and personal. Sportsmanship must be learned in order to be practiced in sticky situations. Talent and hard work are important parts of the game, but without sportsmanship, a great athlete will never become the best athlete. By being a good sport, you learn respect for others and self-control. These skills can help you manage other parts of your life. They're also key to becoming a mature, respectful, and successful adult. When athletes go beyond the game, they look outside of what it takes to win a game and decide to be a good teammate, a good opponent, and most importantly, a good person. The Bernie Sis Memorial Sportsmanship Award was established in 2019. Bernie will be remembered for being an incredible educator, talented musician, a dedicated volunteer, and an outstanding coach. Bernie was fair, humble, and kind. He never raised his voice in anger. He was cool and calm, even when the stakes of the game were high. Bernie was well known in the soccer world, which included the NBIAA, coaches from other schools, and even referees. He was a mentor to many young men and women over the years. For Bernie, kids always came first. Bernie will always be missed, and this award was named in his memory to show how much we loved him, how much we appreciated him, and how much we respected him. At CFAS, we want our student athletes to be like Bernie. The Bernie Sis Memorial Sportsmanship Award is awarded annually to a high school athlete who shows many, if not all, of the following qualities. The athlete will have a positive attitude, give his or her best effort, always shake hands with his or her opponent, support teammates by saying good shot or good try, never criticize a teammate for trying, accept calls and not argue with officials, treat the other team with respect, follow the rules of the game, help another player who has fallen, take pride in winning but not rub it in, and accept a loss without whining or making excuses. The recipient of this award puts forth great effort and a positive attitude is evident. This athlete respects all officials and in particular respects coaches. This athlete played soccer on Bernie's team in 2019. This athlete has also played basketball from grades 6 through 12. This athlete easily made friends during games. This athlete has always been supportive of teammates and opponents. During a basketball game this year, this athlete could be seen congratulating opponents for their effortless three-pointers. It is my pleasure to present this award to grade 12 student Matthew Wainwright.
Thanks everyone. We hope you enjoyed our virtual athletic awards. Hopefully next year we'll be able to be in person. So don't forget, an announcement will be made on when awards are ready to be picked up here at the school. And lastly, congratulations to everyone on your great seasons. And to those graduating, we will miss you all. And to those returning, we can't wait to see you play next year. Thanks again everyone. Stay safe and we hope to see you soon.